A smart ring under $200 that does 90% of what the big boys do, but at half the price? Sound too good to be true? Well, that's the promise of the RingConn Gen 2 Air. In this RingConn Gen 2 Air review, we're going to see if we can get to the bottom of these claims. RingConn markets this device as being lightweight, holding 10 days battery life, offering 24/7 health monitoring, and all at no additional subscription cost. Let's see if this thing truly is just as good at half the price, or if it's just half-baked. Alright, so we'll start out by taking a look at what's inside the box. We've of course got the RingConn Smart Ring, then there's the charging dock, USB-C, and the various manuals. And to help you choose the right size before you order, the company offers a free at-home sizing kit. It comes in two colors, Dune Gold and Galaxy Silver. Of the limited color selection, I chose the Galaxy Silver color. Honestly, a bit flashy for my taste, but it's not too bad. As befitting its Air branding, the RingConn Gen 2 Air's build is surprisingly lightweight, coming in at just 2.5 grams, the same weight as a penny or a stick of gum. It's made from premium stainless steel, which is slightly heavier than titanium, and although it is super lightweight, it does appear to have a quality build. You can also see the sensors on the inside, which include a PPG sensor, temperature sensor, and 3-axis accelerometer. Now, I've tested out a few smart rings recently, and I have to say this one is so comfortable I forget I'm wearing it, whether I'm awake or asleep. I even misplaced it once after it fell out of my pocket at the gym. I didn't want to damage it while lifting weights, but it does hold up well to daily wear and abuse. As of the time of this recording, this is the price of the RingConn Gen 2 Air. And like I mentioned earlier, in this price range, the RingConn Gen 2 Air is one of the few affordable smart ring options that don't require any additional subscription cost, a welcome difference from other competitors. However, for an additional fee, the company does offer their Care Plus protection plan for accidental damage, theft, or lost ring replacement coverage. And RingConn does have a trade-in program which lets you trade in old devices to get up to $90 towards your new purchase. And to save even more money, make sure to take advantage of my exclusive discount link down below. Now, the RingConn Gen 2 Air lasted almost 2 weeks on a charge during my testing, meaning you'll only have to charge it a couple times a month, which I'm a big fan of. Plus, the app has little battery alerts in the upper right-hand corner here, so you'll have a heads up a few days in advance that your ring's charge is running low. To charge the ring, you just place it on the dock, connect the USB-C cable, and plug it into the wall. All super easy and self-explanatory. And since there's no portable charging case, this obviously means you'll need to bring the charging dock with you if you're traveling for an extended period of time. Honestly, I prefer a charging case, but this isn't a big deal either. The app setup is also super easy. Just download it, create an account, pair the Bluetooth, and then your first time syncing your data is really simple as well. I didn't have any issues or bugs using this thing. Sometimes it does take a few minutes after you wake up for your previous night's sleep metrics to sync, but that seems totally reasonable to me. And like I mentioned earlier, upon using the app for the first time, you'll find that all the main features are unlocked and require no additional subscription. Walking through some of the app categories, we've got sleep tracking, which includes things like your total time asleep, sleep efficiency, and sleep stages. Stress tracking with your daily and 30-day average index scores. Activity monitor, tracking things like your daily steps, calories burned, and activity intensity. Vital signs like heart rate, SpO2 monitoring, HRV and skin temperature to help identify potential health issues and hormonal imbalances, and cycle tracking in women. And your overall wellness balance scores across the various categories. Personally, I don't use this thing as a persistent vital signs tracker. I use it more to check in every couple days if I'm feeling sore or tired, to see whether my metrics are on track or if I'm running myself ragged and I need to recalibrate and rest a little bit. That said, as someone who hasn't historically been super obsessed with tracking my medical metrics and who has lost interest pretty quickly in other smart devices that were too technical, I was curious to see whether I'd actually find value in the app's health tracking and AI wellness assistant, or if they'd just be another novelty I'd eventually lose interest in and forget about. But the RingConn app makes all the statistics really accessible and easy to understand. For example, you'll get alerts for your sleep goals, notifications if you're experiencing a higher than normal heart rate, and notifications flagging health abnormalities resulting from things like spending a late night out. And if you're very vigilant about tracking your health journey, the app also gives you the opportunity to log notes with hashtag keywords like hashtag sleep, #activity, #stress, and #food, ostensibly so you can look back and track your progress, as well as the potential root causes of any issues. And the AI Health Partner delivers smart health summaries of sleep, activity, and stress, generates personalized science-backed goals, and provides real-time intelligent health suggestions to guide balanced daily habits. This thing was, of course, easiest for me to wear while I was sleeping, but also not a problem at all anytime throughout the day, although I'm sometimes not a big fan of wearing a ring when I'm doing lots of typing. Also, though I do like wearing the ring for health tracking during cardio workouts, like all rings, it's uncomfortable for lifting weights. Not sure what anyone can do about that. Plus, it doesn't have GPS or automatic workout detection, which for me is kind of a bummer. For me, I think sleep tracking is the most useful feature. My schedule is pretty chaotic these days between work and travel, and the sleep insights really help me refocus my goals and maintain healthy sleep habits like regular bedtimes and optimal room temperatures. Look, at the end of the day, the RingConn Gen 2 Air didn't fully replace my smartwatch, but it did change the way I track my health much more thoroughly than ever before. And it's tough for me to hate on the incredible value you get at such a low price. If you want a smart ring with a charge that lasts for 10 days, helps with your sleep, and doesn't force you to get a subscription, this ring at this price point is pretty hard to beat. However, for those of you who want sleep apnea tracking or a portable charging case, those are things this smart ring unfortunately does not offer. For those features, you'll have to upgrade to the higher-priced RingConn Gen 2. However, if you do decide to grab the RingConn Gen 2 Air, you can do that through the QR code on screen or via the link in the description, where you'll also be getting my exclusive Cybernews discount. Got questions? Drop them in the comments. Like the video if it helped, and hit subscribe for more health tech reviews and upcoming smart ring comparisons. Thanks for watching this RingConn Gen 2 Air review. Stay informed, take care of your health, and I'll see you in the next video.